Hello guys, welcome to my next video carving vlog. Now we're not doing a wood carving today. We're gonna carve out of ice. So I'm going to carve a deer or a buck. I'm gonna carve a buck out of ice. The ice I just made an ice out of a big huge container. So previously video it's the same thing. So the weather here, I think that was few weeks ago, there was a very cold temperature and had an idea to make an ice. So I get a big huge container and I don't know how many gallons on it, and I pour some water on it and wait until it freezes like 2 days, and I carve a bear. Now the same thing, I did it. I put pour some water on the gallon and make some additional another extra container of totes. Pour some water in it, and there's another giving temperature again, cold. So behind me is the ice. One's a smaller one, it cracked, so I have to look on it if I can do something for that. And those bigger one right there, the black ones, and this one will be another container. It's just a ordinary garbage bin, plastic. Yes, what I'm gonna do now is this is gonna be the head. I'm gonna flip this upside down. This will be the head and this will be the summer neck. I'm gonna use this for the, what do you call this, antler. Try to see if I can make something on it. And there's a hole here, so it could be just bubbles that compose on it while freezing. It's just ordinary, just water, and I don't know what's causing it, but it's something to do with bubble reactions when you pour water in, and temperatures gets low and produces something. And I'm not good of science. But yes, I'm gonna carve a buck, and it's a bust one, and yeah, let's get started. I think there's a hole on this ice inside, the same thing that has a hole. I'll see if I can do something that doesn't affect the neck, because there's a hole in the center. So this will be the head, this will be the neck, but there's a hole on it and doesn't gonna hold the thickness of the neck of the buck. So I'll see if I can do something. Probably this side's a little bit thicker. It's kind of hard the first time. Like, this is not my first time, this is my third time ice, but I don't have many hours of carving ice carving, so I'm just having fun.
see if I can draw it from a lumber pen. Let me see if I can draw a lumber pen. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna make a groove in this one here. I'm gonna look something if I'm gonna groove this so that I could put the ISO block here for the antler. So I'm gonna use this one for the antler. I think one is enough, like this one or this one. And I cut this in half, or I put it in the top hole, the whole size on the top here, so that it will fuse. The ice will fuse together. Even it's separate, it will freeze, and then it will stock as a natural bond together. So I'm gonna put it in the top and then carve the antler, and let's go there. Let's see how. Let's hope. So I found a tool. This is for the horse grooming for the fur. The purpose is I bought this because I do sand sculpting local here in New Brunswick, and I use this for shaping in the sand when I do sand sculpting. I found this again. I was thinking like I could use this one because there's a lot of teeth in here. See? So I'm gonna groove the top of the head here, make it flat and make a groove, and that block of ice there I'm gonna do some grooving too, so that it will, when I put it together, it will hold, hopefully. So I'll see. Now the course is not really enough. You can see a little bit here. There's a groove here. I don't know if you can see that. I do it like just both sides straight, left and right. That's fine. Turn into an X. So I've noticed that this is thinner here. If I put it there, it will break apart. This one's thicker here, so instead of here that I groove it, like I already in the bottom, I groove it there. So I'm gonna use a thicker one so that it's more. There's a lot of space that I could carve it. I don't find that this is very sharp enough to groove. There, perfect. What do you think? Can you imagine the antler now? Look like I can see now. But it's not perfect, but at least do something. I have a spray water here. It's cold. It's not really cold, but it's just a warm, normal temperature. I'll try and see if we'll go together. I should make something to groove sharper one. But anyway, this is just another experiment, practicing. I should start to carve the antler. Well guys, here it is. Just already trying to shape the antler, and you notice that there's snow here. I pack it because I was carving this side and I hit the antler on this side from the chainsaw, battery chainsaw. So what I do is from here, two pieces together, this piece right here, I flat it out.
Now I'm using a torch. I'm gonna melt a little bit the exterior surface of the carvings to gives nice texture and smooth, and a little bit crystal clear. But it's not really guaranteed that it's gonna all be crystal. You notice the antler has a pack of snow because when I did carving on top of the antler, I hit it in the pointed area and it fell and break. So I put it back together and grooved the joint together and packed with snow. So I'm hoping it will stay, but there's no guarantee that it will fuse. So yeah.
So guys, I did try my best to put back together of the antler on the left side front. I mean in the right side here. You're facing here. So I did couple times. I did some carve here, but eventually it just broke again and fell. So that's what you notice, that there's a snow here. I pack it again. I'm just gonna leave it till tomorrow. Because maybe tonight we'll give a low temperature, cold. Don't have any right now. It's just like feels like -2, I think. And I'll just wait if double digits of minuses tonight, and I'll see it tomorrow. If this is intact pack, again, to remove it. So I already did this part. Well guys, you can see it's so snowy outside, and last night was not given much low temperature, so I just let I was checked on my ice carving the buck, and I doubted it will just gonna remove it again, and it doesn't. So I expecting that it will fuse again and be back together, so I just leave it. This is just for fun, for ice carving for myself. So I'll show you. And there's the snow here, still packing. I just don't wanna take it out because it's gonna fall apart again. And thank you for watching, and for those who are not subscribed yet, and also don't forget to notify me for the next video for my carving, and I appreciate it, and thank you so much.